Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody. Today is May 26th, 2017, and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Rail, a quick one for today. Jumping right into school news, Jagapalooza is today, as you might have noticed, based on your super short classes. Be sure to get out there and celebrate. Have a little fun before the end of the year. Senior Project Night and or Fame Night or Focus Program Night, whatever you want to call it, is next Wednesday, so get pumped. Even if you're not a senior, I'd recommend you attend, because you can get a really good idea of what it is you want to do for your senior project. There's going to be an NHS meeting next Thursday, and as well, there's only one more Model United Nations meeting to go. So if you've turned in the permission slip and you want to go to MUN, make sure to make it to that meeting so you can talk to some of us. Moving on to outside news for today, the big story that seems to be going around everywhere is the Manchester attack in Britain. This attack sends another message to our political parties here in the United States, unfortunately. They say it was a suicide bomber after an Ariana Grande concert, and of course it was claimed by ISIS. But a lot of people use it to push an agenda, like I said. Some people use it to claim that we need tighter borders. They say, this happened, therefore we need to tighten our borders right now. To me, I think it's just another sign that we need to fight radical Islamic terrorism like no other. Because ideologies that seek to destroy our very way of life have to be stopped. And though I prefer not to get involved in conflict and in war in general, we kind of have to. We're put in a very tough position here. But this makes me think about this idea of using a tragedy to force an agenda. Because X happened, we ought to do Y. I understand it, and it makes sense to want to change something post-tragedy, but when you focus on it so fervently, it just becomes a problem. I'm not so sure about this idea, and I've seen it everywhere in the news before. Something happens and people say, look, we need to focus on gun control, we need to focus on mental health issues, all of this stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments. I really want to hear what people have to say about this. Moving on to senior update for today. Senior Project Night is, as I mentioned, on the 31st. So you better have your stuff done by then. And on that note, I've personally also heard of a lot of seniors that aren't going to be graduating, and I really hope it's not true. I really hope that a great portion of us is going to be graduating this year. But anyways, back on track, we also have Senior Awards Night the day after on June 1st. Then of course graduation practice and graduation itself on June 8th. Alright, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'm going to head out to Jagapalooza. If you liked it, leave a like. You can also comment, tell me how I'm doing. You can subscribe if you like what I do here. You can follow me on Twitter at CHSTheRail. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I will see you guys next week.